My great-grandmother, Mary Jane Martin, was the first woman to retire from the West Virginia coal mines.
I started in 76, the year Melissa was born, and I was 49. They wanted more mature women who had worked in other categories, and that could work with men and not be any trouble. Mature women were more apt to stay on the job and not have absenteeism. That's why they chose. There was about 5 of us, and 3 of us were older, but the other 2 were a little bit younger than we were. But during the years, something happened. Most of them got transferred, or fired, or laid off, or something. The hardest thing I had to do was on the belt line, and we had to pull heavy pieces of belt, and you had to put it up here on your hips and pull it, drag it for a long time to the belt line where you go put the belt in. That was the hardest thing for a woman to do. They would say that if you're in here to do the job, you're going to have to do it. But if we'd ask for help, that's what they would say. But even the men had to have help once in a while, They would help. And if they got used to us, they helped us. But until there was a friction between their wives didn't want us to work in there because it always been a man's job. But after a while, they got used to us. They found out we were there to really work, and they would help us. They respected us after so long a time, but they were pressured by outside forces to get rid of us. Best memories? Well, it got so it was more like a home away from home. That when you went to work, you had a certain place that you worked. You worked on a crew usually, or you had a station to go to. The last 5 years I was on a belt head. I knew my job, what I was to do, and I went and I knew exactly what I was supposed to do. And, though you got to make friends, lasting friends with some of the men, I still, see a few once in a while, but look me up to see how I'm doing. I was never afraid. That must have been a gift from God, I guess, because I've seen men. There was one man that went in with us as Red Hats, and he went the first day and never come back. He was afraid. The union gave me a watch with my name and the date on the back of it. Yeah, I'm glad I went in the mines, and I met a lot of nice people, and I found out a lot of things about myself I didn't know.